before you watch the video, keep in mind that I'm OSHA certified, so I know what I'm doing. Don't try this at home unless you know what you're doing, okay? And definitely use an anti-static wristband, and it'd be safe to have a fire extinguisher, but you'll be fine.
Hello, welcome. Today we're taking apart my PC and putting it back together, kind of. I'm not gonna take all the parts out because that would take ages, but yeah, it's kind of how to take apart a PC, what everything does inside. First things first, you want to slide off the case, which pretty sure, okay, most of them have a screw that you have to unscrew, but mine I already did that. So, all right, this is the inside of a PC. Wow, amazing. So, when you're working on a PC, first thing you want to do is, you don't have to have this, but it's going to help a lot if you have an anti-static wristband. You put it on your wrist, and it basically keeps you from shocking your motherboard or anything. You just clip this to your case. Right there should be good. Do it on the side. There we go. Should be all good now. And now we can work on the PC. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and name all the parts and stuff. You know what the case is, PC case. Down here, right here, and down there, case fans. Yeah, right here is the actual fan itself. I should probably dust this. I'll do that in a bit. Power supply unit. Okay, well, I didn't explain what the case fans do. They circulate air, they keep everything cool, basically. Power supply unit, gotta be really careful because that thing can go boom. But anyways, converts AC power to DC power. So what that means is you plug it up to your wall, and AC power is what's in outlets and stuff, and DC power, this thing converts AC to DC because DC is easier to control, doesn't like switch movements or anything like that. Yeah, it's just DC power is better to use for computers at least. So next we have the video card, graphics card, whatever, GPU, right here. Graphics and stuff is what that handles. So if you're playing a Minecraft with shaders, for example, then that's what this, and your computer is dying because of it. That is why my GPU is tiny and should probably get a better video card and stuff. Whatever, I'll do it sometime. But yeah, that's a video card. I don't know, I didn't have a script for this. I'm just kind of talking. Okay, what is all of this right here? So I'm not going to take this off, but under there is the CPU, and this is the heatsink. And basically what it does is it cools the CPU. There's probably some thermal paste down there somewhere. But yeah, heatsink, CPU is under there, cools it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, this is like the basic stuff you learn in a computer science class. Now, I'm not entirely sure with my PC, but pretty sure that right there is SSD, which is storage. I haven't been explaining what this stuff does. Heatsink cools the CPU. The CPU stands for Central Processing Unit, and it's basically the rock that thinks. It's the brains of the computer, if you will. GPU stands for Graphics Processing Unit. Sorry, I haven't been explaining this. Anyways, SSD, solid state drive. That is my storage. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's normally laying down, but yeah, whatever. Moving on. So you guys probably know this, but all the stuff that you see, the CPU and the GPU and the SSD and all that stuff, like the green stuff, yeah, that's the motherboard, okay? And what it does is basically it just connects all the parts. That's pretty much it. My fridge just started making a weird noise. Anyways, sorry about that. I'm recording this in the kitchen floor, actually, for some reason. But anyways, right there, that stuff that says T-Force on it, that's a pretty good brand, actually. That is the RAM, by far the best computer part. I love it. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, and it's your memory. Now, a lot of people get memory and storage mixed up. Basically, storage is non-volatile, which means whenever you turn off your PC, it stays. But RAM is volatile, so if you turn off your PC, it wipes itself, gone. So storage is where you save your games and stuff like that. Like when it says auto saving, saving it to your SSD, your storage. Okay. When you have 3 tabs open on Microsoft Edge, because Chrome is terrible, that's what your RAM does. It's like, oh yeah, you've got 3 tabs running, and here's what's in them. You know, RAM is short-term memory, SSD is long-term memory, and I will take out my RAM. It does have a case, so I can't really show you what it looks like. Actually, I have my old RAM that I can show you. I'll do that in a second. What else is there to tell about? Give me 1 second. Okay, I cannot find my network card, which is kind of strange, but okay. Anyways, gonna take out the RAM now, one of them, because they're kind of hard to put back in. So give me 1 second and I'll have that out. Actually, probably could just go ahead and wait. Yeah, no, I gotta unlock him first. You should do that with your thumbs. Okay, there's one side. The other side is gonna be kind of hard to get to. Ow. Ow. All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to put the phone down for a second. Okay. Got the RAM out. Actually, I don't have it out, but I have it unlocked, I think, right? Yeah. Make sure that side is... Yeah, all right. Slip out this RAM. Nope, it's still in there. Okay. Okay, I now have it unlocked for real this time. So, it's gonna be easier to do this. Like this, I think. Got it. Don't drop it, that'd be bad. Here it is. Here is my RAM. Okay, I just dropped it. So I have 2 slots for RAM, which normally that wouldn't be enough. Anyways, my PC can only handle 16 gigabytes of RAM. I need a better one. Anyways, this is 8 gigabytes and that's 8 gigabytes. The more, the merrier. RAM isn't actually as super important. I mean, it is important, but like if you had 8 gigabytes, you'd be okay for most things. I have trouble with 16 gigabytes sometimes, so anyways, let me go grab my RAM that doesn't have a case on it, and yeah, I'll show you guys that. Okay, so this is the RAM with the case. This is the new RAM. This is what RAM looks like under the case. I think that chip is black instead of green, but yeah, kind of, ooh, whoopsie. This is my old RAM, so when I bought this well, I got it for Christmas. This is the RAM that was in it, and this is 8 gigabytes. And I took this out, put this and that one in there. Now, basically, this is what connects it to the motherboard. These, I don't know, I don't think they're pins, but they're a little golden part at the bottom. That's what connects it to the motherboard. And these things are like the actual thingies for it. Man, I have not cleaned my computer in ages. Oh yeah, one more thing. It's really bad to have like 2 different types of RAM. That's why instead of, because this is 8 gigabytes and that's 8 gigabytes. 8 plus 8 is 16. But having 2 different types or 2 different brands is not good for your computer. That's why I went ahead and put this one in too. Speaking of putting this one in, it's time to put it back. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? I had so much trouble getting this in the first time, but I think it's because it was like my first time opening my PC alone. Okay, that worked great. It's not in on either side. If you know how electricity works, you know I have an anti-static wristband on this hand, my left hand. However, I'm using my right hand, but it goes through your body because, you know, electricity. So you gotta push it down. The other side didn't click. All good. RAM is back in, and yeah, time to put this thing back together, which I kind of just gotta slide on the case and screw it in. This just stays on my desk. I think it's cool looking. I love RAM. Anyways, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to show y'all. because I can't find anything else. Okay, before I put this back together, I'm gonna dust some stuff off. Okay, I actually did kind of a bad job at dusting stuff off. I don't have the right stuff for it right now. Anyways, I'm gonna put this back together so I can take this off now. And now, put the case back on, which might be hard to do with one hand. I have to do this. Don't have to like... Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. It's on for the most part. Let me go get the screw and screw it back in right there. And then, yeah, that's it. I can explain the ports, I guess. Okay, I have screwed it back in. My RAM is just chilling right here on the floor right now. Anyways, yeah, so the ports I can explain, I guess. Starting with this one, HDMI port, it says it, HDMI, you know, that is kind of like, I mean, I assume everyone watching this knows what HDMI is, but if you don't, it's basically just, you know, you hook it up to your TV. It goes from here to your monitor, okay? That's what HDMI does. I have 4 USB slots in the back, which, I'll be honest, they're not enough. I have 4 in the back and I think 3 in the front, and 7 is not nearly enough. Ethernet cable port, which is for LAN. And then another HDMI, and I think that's HDMI as well, but it's like a different kind. Anyways, right here is that goes into your power supply. So that's where you plug in the cord to turn on the PC and stuff. And over here, this says do not remove on it. So I haven't. Pretty sure that's a VGA port, but I'm not 100% sure. These are like, you know, the old school things. I'll be honest, I don't know what they're called. Okay, so this is the front of my PC. Power button, audio jack, USB. I have 4 in the front. I have 8 USB slots, and that's not enough. I only need like 12. These are all USB, and then Type-C. So, yeah, there you go. Kind of an old PC. I have AMD Ryzen 5, which isn't the best, but AMD is definitely better than Intel. Keep that in mind.